Laura had always loved her cat, Dante, but when he fell ill, she was willing to do whatever it took to save him. So when her vet recommended a new, experimental radioactive medicine, she didn't hesitate to give it to him. At first, the treatment seemed to be working. Dante's health improved and he was back to his old playful self. But then, something strange started happening. Dante began to grow at an alarming rate, his fur turning an eerie shade of green. And his once gentle eyes became cold and menacing. Laura soon realized that the medicine had turned Dante into a monster. He rampaged through the streets, destroying everything in his path. But to everyone he met, he was just a large, friendly cat. They petted him and gave him treats, completely unaware of the destruction he was causing. Laura tried to stop Dante, but he was too powerful. He was a monster now, and there was nothing she could do to change that. The town was left in ruins, and Dante, the once beloved pet, was now a feared and hated creature. Laura was left alone, guilty and haunted by the monster she had created. As Dante roamed the streets, his hunger for destruction grew. He could not be stopped, he could not be tamed, and no one could stand in his way. He was a force of nature, a cat of destruction, and the town would never be the same again. But one day, as Dante was wreaking havoc on the city, he met a cat that looked just like him. The other cat was his sister, who was also given the radioactive medicine. Unlike Dante, she did not become a monster, but instead retained her kind and loving nature. Her presence melted Dante's heart and he started to remember his past life. He realized the destruction he caused and he was filled with regret. He begged his sister to help him stop the monster he had become, and together they set out to find a cure. With the help of his sister, Dante was able to overcome the effects of the medicine and return to his old self. The town was able to rebuild and Dante was able to make amends for the destruction he caused. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking the video and subscribe to be notified of freshly baked, frightfully generic stories.